once more to catch the Mustang. Mustang taxiing out, followed by the quite beautiful Bristol Blenheim. This is one of the most outstanding historic aircraft restorations. And there for many years it remained until the aircraft was bought by that great preservationist Willie Roberts, boss of the Strathallan collection in Scotland, and then in turn by Graham Warner for what was then the British Aerial Museum in 1988. That was to replace the British Aerial Museum's first airworthy Blenheim, which had been destroyed in an accident. Unfortunately put paid to that. Have raised significant funds to back up the restoration and operation. It was a painstaking effort to rebuild and reconfigure the aircraft, but it reached fruition on the 20th of November last year when John Romain took it for its maiden flight, and it's been finished in the markings of a Blenheim 1F fighter variant in service with number 23 Squadron in late 1939 and early 1940, specifically an aircraft with serial L6739. Upon the outbreak of World War II on the 3rd of September 1939 than any other Royal Air Force type. It had its roots in a private venture design developed as a fast executive transport for Lord Rothermere, the owner of the Daily Mail. It was presented to the nation under the name Britain First, and it attracted significant attention, being as it was quicker than many contemporary fighters and bombers. Deliveries to number 114 Squadron at RAF Whitton near Huntingdon started in 1937. It replaced the Hawker Hurricane as the RAF's primary light bomber, and it proved a significant advance in terms of performance and capability. But they also saw potential in the Blenheim as a long-range fighter, and it has a Blenheim 1F fighter variant that this aircraft now appears. A ventral gun pack with 4.303-inch Browning machine guns was added. The design developed by the workshops at the Southern Railway in Ashford. Earlier had now become rather outmoded. Blenheims were some of the first RAF aircraft to go into action, in fact the first RAF aircraft to go into action over Germany. It was in 1941, in a daylight raid on the German city of Bremen, that the boss of number 105 Squadron on Blenheim's Wing Commander Huey Edwards carried out the action for which he was to be awarded the Victoria Cross. Here comes our salute formation, getting into closer company now. The Blenheim with the Hurricane 1 and the P-51D Mustang. II, both in Europe and the Pacific. Formation station keeping in three such dissimilar aircraft. Really a job for experts. Mustang pilot. And the formation that was mounted on that occasion was of the Blenheim with a Hurricane and Mustang. They're coming in now for their last formation pass.
No, I won't. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
I will.
Keep well.
I will. Thank you very much.
They are flying here at East Kirkby as Mark Edwards taxis the C-47A Skytrain Drag Em Oot back towards its parking spot, and he'll be followed by Rob Rushmere and Keith Frenchley in the Lancaster Just Jane. Blenheim heading for home at Duxford. Part of a very busy programme of events for the Blenheim this year that have already seen it going as far north as East Fortune in Scotland last weekend. At the admission desk in the NAFI facility, namely a wallet and a credit card. Those items still with you. If you haven't, go to the admission desk in the NAFI where they can be found waiting for you. And for anyone who has had a taxi ride on the Lancaster or the C47, your certificates and photos are available from the photographer's counter in the main hangar. So if you've been on the Lancaster or the Dakota, for one of the taxi rides today, the certificates and photos proving that you've done just that are now available from the photographer's counter inside the hangar. Thank you. Well, a lot of departures to get off and make for home, because there is, as you may have noticed, some slightly threatening looking cloud on its way in from behind to the side of us, and the Wildcats with the two pit specials are looking like